Yo, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you're watching us from, this is Relate 360, relating with you 360 degree, kila kona, mimi na wewe in the building kabisa. We'll be discussing one amazing topic yenye lazima tuseme tukinagobaga manze, tusaidiane. Your sister, your mama, your daughter might be doing hizi vitu pale nje. Jongelea wanaume juu wanasema at the root of every problem kuna mwanamke. Everything. Ukiona mchawi akikimbia ni mwanamke. Yani tuwe jua tu ni mwanamke. Ukiona pastor analia kwa pulpit, kuna Holy Spirit manze. Ni mwanamke. You never know, I'm just saying. Anyway, useme alafu kaanza kunitafuta. My name is Emmanuel Smile in the building. Karibuni sana. Tell us where you are joining us live from, ndo tujue ili tuweze kupatana one on one. Lakini kabla hayo, let us see the amazing people we have hapa ndani. Handsome men. Kama unatafuta namba watakuambia at the end of the show manze. Kama wanataka watu, kama wataki watu pia ni sawa, tutajua huko mbele. Karibuni wakubwa manze.
Yo, kabisa. What's good, my people? It's your boys Akwida Sabari, aka Mr. Black Sugar. Keep it locked on this channel, mtu wangu. Tunaenda kudiscuss a very vital topic. Keep it locked.
Safi kabisa.
Yo, it's your boy Amani hapa. Naitwa Amani. Keep it locked, yo. Peace.
Lazima ndio Imani.
Amani. Ndio hiyo sasa.
Jina bigi Amani.
Ile dada kimemwozea.
Yeah, so okay, you know what is Wajua nafikiria niko like ujamaa naamini alafu akona amani. Unaamini nini by the
way? Everything, yeah. I have peace. Yeah. Like unachiki ile yenye mzazi anasema, I need peace in my life. Alafu anasema I have to have faith.
Wallahi. Ndio yanatokea na kuizo jina mbili the same time.
Pesa zote amani.
Anasema ndio huyo.
Kali. So today, ladies and gentlemen, tutakuwa tunazungumzia topic moto sana. Topic yenye nataka tuzungumzie ni topic yani hata nilikuwa nisha introduce, lakini nataka tusaidiane mimi na wewe tujue venye kunaenda around the corner, kila kitu tujue tu the truth about the story ni nini na ni gani. The question is it okay for your partner, acha niseme hivyo, to tell you about their past? Yani akuje tu kwako aanze kuambia mimi, I know we have had a lot of trending stories. Just to give you an overview, unajua nyinyi ni wa Kenya and you would love the internet. Juzi tu you have seen ladies have gone viral, I think this week. Ni ladies tu wameenda viral. Let me just say the truth. Ni ladies. Monday ilikuwa dem, alifanya sijui nini. Tuesday ilikuwa dem, alifanya kitu fulani. Thursday ilikuwa dem. Friday tu pia jana ilikuwa dem. Hata leo ni kushua kuna mahali tu ana. Leo ni men's day lakini kuna dem ana trend.
Kuna mtu uko pale tu anataka kufanya kitu.
Iko tu ni yeye.
Mnaingia hivi kwa simu mnaangalia. Haya,
it's always about them.
It's about women every day. Mpaka leo ni international.
Today is International Men's Day. By the way, men are not appreciative.
Hata
mimi hata sikuwa najua it's International Men's Day.
Hata ni hapo. Shapita. So, what do you think about the topic na tuongelee leo? Maybe tuambie tu, what's your view? Is it okay for a woman ama for your partner? Najua niseme woman, najua partner kwanza kwa boys squeeze the world imechange.
It means to be a woman.
Okay, so will you be okay if your woman is to tell you at the past life yake?
Yeah, for me it's okay. I find it appropriate because unajua lazima ujue amepitia wapi, ametoka wapi, unaona? Haina haja ufike huku mbele then unaanza kusikia story na watu wengine. It's more appropriate yeye mwenyewe kuambie mkianza kujuana, unaona? So for me it's okay. Yeah.
Mimi nafikiria otherwise.
This is very controversial. A very sensitive issue.
Very sensitive.
People out there, ndugu yangu, dada yangu, as you're meeting your partner, as in, hey, let me start off by saying giving information si mbaya, but kindly learn how to filter out the information.
How to say it manze.
Not even how to say it, but how to filter the information.
Hata kama manusu basi.
There's sensible information to be shared amongst people who are dating. Information that won't like tarnish your relationship. Filter it out. Like, it depends on what you're telling me. Kama unaniambia kuhusu your past, let's say your past relationships.
My ex wako. Ufanye number 1 hadi 10.
Like you just know very well that I have like 10 exes, you as a girl who I'm dating, and then you expect like your time, your courting stage, once kuniambia like I've had 10 boyfriends but my body count is 86.
No.
And wait, the last thing that you've done in your life The nasty things that you've done in life,
Yeah.
I don't want to know them because I am a man. As a man, you always want what is not attainable very easily.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted you because I saw you like a girl
No.
who's of high value.
Black
and
sugar.
after coming to date you, then you start telling me about your
Ako
past life.
96 sijui nini.
Like, filter out the information. You can tell me like, yo, in my past relationship, like I was really heartbroken, so I'm a very sensitive person. Nitakubali. Lakini kwanza kuniambia
She has
like
to be
I used
specific.
wait.
She has to be
That's why I
specific,
said you have to filter out the information you're giving out.
Filtering out.
Bro,
If it's a
Look at what
relationship,
you're telling me.
you must be open to each other.
Wanyama,
Inafaa.
Wanyama, wait.
No,
Are you okay if your girlfriend
I
had 10
am
boyfriends before you?
No.
Uko tu
You know,
sawa.
It's like sin. It's like sin. When you sin and then you go and repent to God.
You are not
forgives
God.
You.
You're not God,
You are
Bwana.
not God.
No, I'm not God.
No,
it's
the
not
question
about
is,
being God.
the question is, will you be comfortable yani tu demo wako kuja
As a
kuambia
partner.
about the
Personally-
1000 partners amekuwa nao?
Personally, unaweza pata story yake ilikuwa mbaya.
Mbaya.
So like, kama story yake ilikuwa mbaya, personally nitafeel vibaya. Lakini kama umependa huyo msichana na maybe amechange.
Hapana.
Alikuwa na 10 boyfriends,
Okay.
but amechange.
Kama
Alichange. Si unaweza
amechange.
kupea chance?
Kama amechange.
No.
What is the need of bringing up this topic again? It's in your past life. I wasn't there.
She
So
wants to get you
there is no
informed.
sensible reason
She
of
wants
you
to
telling
get you
me.
informed.
You want to inform me that you had 10 boyfriends before?
It's about your dignity.
Hiyo ni nini?
It's about
No,
your
mimi
dignity.
nauliza,
It's
mimi sina
about
ubaya.
his dignity.
Lakini hata wewe hutaki kujua story.
Yeah, hataki
Na
kujua.
ukisikia kwa
I
msee,
want-
Okay.
Eh,
Okay.
exactly.
kwa mzee.
Ukisikia kwa mzee.
Okay, wait.
Hiyo ni dignity.
I said that you have to filter out the information.
na akifilter hajakwambia yote jua hivyo.
Bro.
Akifilter hajakwambia.
Okay.
Hebu filter wewe tuambie.
Now wait. Now I want all of you guys to now give me the center of attention. Let me now educate you.
Chukua.
Asa bro, there's a song by Diamond. It's all like basi ndanganye tu kiniambia ukweli mi nitaumia. If the truth will make me hurt, if the truth will like tarnish my dignity as a man because I see you like a high-value
true.
woman, and you only with me because I'm the best of what you could see.
True.
Exactly. Like it will now hurt my, I don't say ego, it will hurt my what? My perspective of you will now be swaying.
Change. Utaanza
I don't
kumwangalia
keep on seeing you
differently.
exactly.
You know-
I don't see you like
you
the
know-
same girl who I fell in love with. I fell in love with a girl who was very beautiful, who was very attractive, and who could not just be gotten by any other
Any
man.
other man.
Black sugar. The
There's
way
some-
you are bringing
there was
it,
there was
it's
something in me that
egocentric.
really like brought her to me.
Hapana, no.
Aje bro,
The way
how
he's
can
bringing
hapana?
it, that's about his ego, unaona? Anataka street muone aje. No, it's not supposed to be like that. Unaona kama umependa dem, wacha nikwambie. Talk to her, akwambie about her past life. Si ndio? Akisha kwambia about her past life, akuja kwambie yenyewe, mimi nilikuwa nafanya hii makosa. Muulizane, so have you changed? If she has changed, that's why kuna courtship. Hadi kwa marriages kuna hiyo courtship. Mnajuana, uangalie kama amechange ukweli, unaona?
But you know Amani,
But
okay.
kama unampenda, si kama umempenda, you give her a chance.
Swali yangu sasa ni moja. Swali yangu ni
No,
moja.
no, no.
Hapa ni kumoja.
My question is only one. Okay, bro. Like your question was, is it okay for your spouse or for
Tell your partner.
your partner
To tell you
like,
about
tell
your-
you? Is it only telling you or telling the public?
Telling you. It's about
Me.
telling you, yeah.
Telling you,
bro,
yeah, because
bro.
wewe ndo
Some
select.
things that she did in her past life will make me like view it a different way.
Wacha nikwambie.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Everybody
Like
has-
angaliki unaniambia.
has situations in
Why would you want to know
situations in life?
that your girlfriend like went around and slept with over 20 guys before you, and then she's coming to like open up and telling you inansaidia aje?
Unaona?
Like
You see,
look at this. Look at it in this way. Whatever she's telling you, is it going to help your relationship in any way? Apana.
Yeah,
It's going to destroy your relationship.
It might.
You've been helping her because you saw her as
When you look at it, on the other hand,
which hand?
no.
Which perspective
Wacha
you talking about?
nikwambie. Don't stop thinking about yourself. Unacheki. Think about, angalia huyu dem amekwambia, si ndio? Ametaka ku open up with you, unaona? If ametaka ku open up with you, amekutrust, anajua maybe she's changing, unaona? So give her a chance. Angalia life yake vile inaenda, ndio sasa uone kama you can continue with her. Wacha kuangalia ati because amelala sijui na 5 men, so
100
kama
men.
upendi, okay, that's
Issue ni
bad.
why-
That's bad.
why would
That's bad. And that's why I say women maintain your dignity. Wacha mambo ya kuendaenda nje hapana.
Now
It's
you're
bad.
going
It's bad.
into my
Okay.
perspective.
It's bad. It's bad.
if-
Thank you.
But the way you're bringing it, it's about your ego.
Exactly.
It's
It's always about the man because I'm the one who
Yeah,
made
it's
the first
always
move.
about the man, but always think about, okay, it's about the man.
Okay, bro.
let me just
Not-
maybe
too much
but it too differently.
recently.
If your woman was telling you, unajua kuna zile vitu natakwambia me I was heartbroken, which is normal. That is why you are here alone. I'm finding you again.
Exactly.
Yeah, because heartbreak ungekuwa another place. and then tuseme demu wako kuja kuambia, you've seen the reason as why I say ladies have been trending is because it must be in this topic.
Yeah.
If your lady comes and tell you, mimi nilikuwa natumianga visu on myself.
Thank you.
Kitambo natumia
Asante.
chupa nini
Asante
chupa.
sana.
How will it make you feel, and will you be comfortable to say mimi nakupenda manze?
Thank you.
Personally, I want to be comfortable.
Thank you.
That's
Okay.
me.
Okay.
That's why I've said
Uh-huh.
to the audience, girls, maintain your dignity. Stop that. What you
Wanyama,
do.
you'll have to pick a side.
No. I am
asked you a
against
very
you
simple
about
question.
the ego.
No,
About
no,
the ego.
no, bro.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
about my ego. It's about the public display of your partner. Like, bro,
Exactly.
let's now use that view that you just used previously. Yeah? Like hither to this, Wanyama was saying that it's okay for her to like do all those stupid things without you. Then after she now confirms that she loves you and you love her back, she cannot tell you all the nasty things that she did.
Right.
Now, Amani, look at it in this
That's why I
perspective.
said
Look at it in this perspective. Like that girl who's
Maybe
using
she's
utensils for the
maybe
wrong
she's
purpose.
Uh,
The girl who's using utensils for the wrong purpose.
utensils
The other one
kama
who's using,
cucumbers, do you
the other
want-
one who's using like maize.
maize,
The other
yeah,
one is
so
water bottles.
No.
Chupa ya Henken.
Mimi yenye
Like bro,
nanijua ni kitu.
will you kwanza bro?
Okay, wacha
Will you be okay if she
Sana.
now comes and tells you, you know, babe, you know what? Like I love you and there's something about me that you don't know. Like over 10 years ago, there was a girl who was trending. Now she was using utensils.
on
She was
herself.
using cereals. That is cereals.
Wow.
And yet bado mahindi bado haijakongolewa.
That is
She's bro. Now
na hiyo mahindi
let's use
atoka
this.
kule.
Sasa bro, we imagine huyu ni dem yako. Uko sawa na dem amfanya kama hizo.
No, it's bad.
Exactly.
Because ame nini to the, that's why nimesema si ati I'm taking any side. I'm
You
saying
took a side.
girls,
And now you're swaying.
maintain your dignity bwana. No.
Hapana
What
Wanyama.
are
I'm
You see now, you see, but
Maybe if she slept, you see, maybe sometimes in life
she
you sleep.
slept in which way?
No, sleep. Sometimes in life unajipata umesleep hadi wewe ukiwa shule, maybe ulikuwa umeenda shule kusoma, hadi sometimes unafikirianga manzi wenyewe wazazi wamenilipia, alafu unastukia wase wanaenda maybe seme, okay, sitaki kusema watu vile walikuwa wanaruka fence, but imagine umeruka fence hiyo siku, but haikuwa kwa perspective yako.
Hakuna
I understand, but let niulize, you know, tusionekane any lady who is watching us say, oh, nini.
criticize
Let me just think it of this way. Is there something ushaifanya unajua ina hapana hii sifai kwambia dem yenye na date?
Exactly.
Uko nayo tu ile unajua tu
vitu
hii
vingine,
hapana.
yeah,
Hii nikimwambia
Exactly.
ataanza kuniangalia kitu
Hata
hivi
na-
different sana.
Yeah.
Kunayo?
Kuna vitu but
Okay.
mimi usema nikiingia kwa marriage itabidi tu nimemwambia manzi.
Okay.
But
Ukiingia kwa marriage ama before uingie kwa marriage?
before niingie sasa nikienda kuingia unataka coach
Mtachana.
na
Bro.
coach
Unajua bro, like
kama sasa
main
nipendi basi
question-
wewe anipendi.
the main question
You
is,
can't force love.
will whatever you did in the past affect your current relationship
Today.
Exactly.
today? That's the main question. Like kama huyo demo wa cereals, huyo demo wa kisu, demo wa chupa, like okay,
Don't even call them
see no
cereals.
demonize, but okay, to assume that amepata mtu, as much as amereform, yes, amechange, ameachieve the ways. Okay, assuming that Wanyama, you're the one who's got that girl. Imagine who dem
It's hard to get.
just assume.
Assume.
Just but an assumption.
Okay, an assumption.
Now, after you guys have courted for like a month, then she's all like, babe, I need to open up. There's some things that I used to do before I reformed. I used to take maize and dip it down my kanyui, and I used to record myself and post it on the various social media platforms. But I've just told you because I love you and I want you to love me and take me as I am. Like, are you crazy? Kwa nini uniambia kitu kama hiyo? It will obviously
So acha
my
nikueleze kama
of you.
seme
It changes the perspective.
Aya,
Unajua,
wacha-
kama
yeah, it
ukiwa
will
na
change.
mketi juu,
It will
unajua,
change.
ni kama mimi nikuje yani kuna tu vitu mtu akwambia unafikiria
Yeah.
hapana
Aya,
manzi.
wacha
wow.
niulize swali
That's
moja.
okay.
Let
A
me
minute,
ask
a minute.
a
That's why I
question.
said filter out.
Yeah.
Filter out.
Filter out.
Sema.
Yeah, it's good,
Yeah.
but let me ask you a question. See, maybe you are in marriage. Umeingia kwa marriage already, si ndio? And then your woman comes and tell you this. So utamdivorce ama?
Bro,
Na maybe mko na hadi mtoi, utamdivorce ama?
bro. I don't
So that's
know.
why I'm saying it's a stop nini your ego. Wacha
I'm not
kupeleka
making
ego
it
yako
about me,
juu.
bro, because it's already about
Wacha-
me.
yeah, it's not about
It's about me.
it's about all of you. It's
I am
about
the
your
one who took her
family. It's
in.
about your
I'm the one
family,
who
not
took her
about
in.
only you.
Yeah.
And as much as she made mistakes in her previous life, I don't see any need of her telling me that she did that. Why? It will obviously change my perspective of you.
So
Mbona uniambia
But
kitu
so
kama hiyo?
swali yenye pia iko ni
Ukiweka-
if you say you love a woman and then akuja kwambie manze mimi hizo ndio nilikuwa nafanya before hata useme tuende mbali. These are the things I was doing. Does your love change automatically?
That is the exact point.
Okay,
I was
bro.
driving
Okay,
at.
bro. Like, you know,
That's
it's like we've been dating for like 2 years. Then now she comes and opens
Kuja
up.
kwambia,
Exactly, yeah.
That's weird. Like, why didn't you tell me at the first place? Like, tell me, you know, as you're seeing me, I've been through a lot. There was a time that I was facing depression and all, and then I indulged myself in some very weird things. And luckily, the videos managed to like leak out, and people saw my whatever and all. I'll now decide whether I want you or not, because I'm viewing you now in a different perspective. I'll now decide if I want to like involve myself with the person who's been doing this either willingly or not, or unwillingly.
Yeah.
If it's under the influence of some hard drugs, and you tell me like I was facing some things in life and I had to use drugs, and this is what they made me do, I'll understand you. But she was just doing them for fun. Like she was just putting things inside a canoe for fun. Just taking, you see?
Like I get the
Hapo
perspective.
for
Kuna
fun.
vitu different. There are those people, kuna wale those people who do things not that kuna influence ama nini. Wanataka tu they just
They just like,
experiencing
they
their own
just like
shit.
cloud chasing, just
Vitu
doing
zao.
weird
And then at the end
things.
of the day they'll want to settle down, and by the way wanaongana very high things they want. Asking, I want a high value man.
Exactly.
And the person who wants a high value man
He's a low value
is a
female
low
or a
value
woman.
human being. Acha niseme hivyo, because
Exactly.
hizi vitu nafanyika by the end, and sahi a lot of marriages are not going anywhere because unaingia na dem mahali alafu ndo unagundua anaanza kuambia, you know, mi nilikonga sijui stripper for some 3 years.
Like, why would you do that? Mbona uniambia after 2 years?
Unajua si hivyo, unaona unapata kwa life some situation ndo inakuforce ufanye hizo vitu,
Ni
unaona.
true, ni true.
Like unapata umetafuta maybe jobs, but then it's hard to for the youth wana struggle huku nje,
Ni
unaona.
kweli.
So unapata au mademo wana engage kwa hizo vitu, wanaingia kwa stripping nini.
Yeah.
So akuja kukuelezea, don't only think about
Yeah.
yourself.
Like,
Think about
okay.
your situation ilimfanya ndo engage kwa hizo.
If it's the
bad
courting
things.
stage ni sawa,
Hiyo
hapo
ndo sasa
tutaelewa.
nafai kumii.
Hiyo time
Yeah,
yenye tuna
I get point yake, but sasa question of pia tujibu ni because I'm sure like we're helping a lot of people wenye bado hajaambiana a lot of stuff, but what is the right time ile yenye sasa mimi nakuja kwako nakwambia, is it mkianza tu day 1 day 2 week
No,
2
no.
2 years you wanna dia 2 years umedia
My
sana hapa 2 years.
See, like I'm saying 2 years because like she'll keep it a secret from me. Then after seeing that it's now eating her up, she'll now come and tell me, not because anataka
At the
nijue.
time she will
Ngoja
trust
kidogo
you.
bro,
She
ngoja
will
kidogo,
trust
acha mambo na trust. She comes and tells me not for my sake, but for her sake. Like her as in her brains are all like, this guy is just like the best guy you've ever met. Imagine you've done things in your life, things that he wouldn't take you if you would have told him earlier or something. Like anazifanya ndio a clear brain yake. Si tena niambia kwa sababu ananijali na maana like what anaifanya because it's now eating her up.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you found the perfect guy and he doesn't even know you like completely. Una get?
Yeah, true.
She's only doing it for her sake. But sijasema ati like I've just met a girl, I'm all like, yo, hey, my name is Black Sugar, what's your name? Oh, Marion. So Marion, tell me about you. Then she's all like, I've been a stripper for 3 years.
no.
I've been a couple 20 times. My body count is 86. That's
Gali.
not right.
Yeah, no,
Really ya kwanza, like
Yeah.
exactly.
you
Get to know
know,
that
nowadays dating has been corrupted, but inafaa kuwa like after you've known each other, like not too much, but after you've known her name and all, where she stays, then you meet up for like the third time maybe. Let me say the third time. Now she can open up and tell you, you see, like I've been through a lot. I've been through like depression stages and I did some very weird things, and apparently my videos go to leak out because you see, tutakuelewa. But if you wait for me to like give you the best treatment of your life for 2 years, then now you come and start corrupting my brains, corrupting how I view you. You ni unafanya. If you take like too long, you'll now like destroy the perspective that I'll view you in.
So it shouldn't be too long or
Don't
too
take
fast.
too long.
Square,
Not too long, not too fast.
Ikuwe hapo katikati.
Hapo katikati.
So unajua the reason as to why I think we having the topic here, because you see a lot of stuff, especially when it gets to things business zenye alikuwa anafanya no problem. Unajua business ni tofauti. But when it gets to anything sexual inaonga so much heavy on anybody, especially boy child.
Man.
Especially boy child. Juu,
We can't handle
Juu,
it.
for truth, let me just give an example. If you've been over the internet, unajua vizuri, if a woman, so sema the women sahi wenye wanatumia, huyo mwenye anatumia chupa, anatumia mbao
Kisu.
sijui ni how long
Utensils. Kuna
nini.
mwingine ameenda kukalia
Watermelon.
gear.
Yeah, at the end of the day unapata amepata a good man, si ndio? A very good man,
person.
quality good man, na anataka kusettle. And then ile day yenye wana settle tu hivi, the man anajaribu everything but hawezi satisfy such a kind of a lady
I was
because
saying.
tayari the lady vitu amezoea are not human things, ni
Harder
vitu-
things. Inanimate objects. Inanimate
ni
objects.
vitu, yeah, ni vitu
Non-living
out of the
things.
world. So unaona mpaka unajua to a point I'm already thinking of au mademu wamekuwa kilia I'm not satisfied na washuku vibaya sana.
Kabisa, like
Juu kuna shida.
Hey, kwani ni umezoea nini?
Umezoea nini?
What are you
Kuna
used
kitu
to?
umezoea tofauti then.
Hapana.
No, I don't know if you're getting the
Yeah,
picture
I'm
because
getting it.
a lot of men, a lot of women have been crying tangu hii century mzima. Unasianga tu oh men are not satisfying.
Ah,
us.
no, man,
Oh
kweli
men, oh
vizuri.
men.
Ah,
I think- But from the videos I've seen this week, I am very sure how wasichana wamezoea vitu tofauti. Si ati- because a lot of men wanaenda into a depression of the staff. Unasikia dem amemwacha akamwambia wewe uko unamsatisfy, but the real story si ati uko unamsatisfy. It is that the lady alikuwa na yeye amezoea mbao sijui aina gani, amezoea
Watermelon.
cereal, amezoea
By
watermelon.
the kuna watermelon.
But by the time una settle na yeye, imagine watermelon uji imagine. Hizi ni vitu
Wacha mchezo. Okay, bro.
Watermelon
I'd really like to
hata
talk
ni
about that.
mpenzi ya mtoto.
Juu
Achana
it's very
bro.
bad by the way.
Yeah.
Mimi bro, sasa unaona kwanza huyo watermelon. Niko sure ikifika ile pata kwenda give birth, she won't experience any labor pains.
No.
Hata experience hoje labor pain
Labor pain
ya watermelon.
gani?
Buda.
Huyu ni mnyama.
Huyo unastukia mesnizi hivi mtoto ashazaliwa. That's bad manze.
bro,
Mwache hizo vitu
bro.
manze.
I want to make something very open to our viewers because I know
Yeah.
people are viewing this. Like we are not trying to demonize the women.
Yeah.
We know that there's a section of women who are now tarnishing the reputation of women.
Exactly.
Now we want to broach that subject na tuoneshe kuwa as much as people are complaining that men are the problem, we also have females who are the problem.
It's not
And
on
Yeah,
that's what we
because-
talk about.
And that's why I said at the root of every problem there is a woman. Because you cannot tell me
Ni kweli.
mtu hizi niambia amedate
Yeah.
wanaume wa 9 na nawachanga tu because they are not satisfying him. Umezoea
Exactly.
nini?
By the way, thank you very much. Like unajua, like nowadays we have instances where we have girls who are virgins, but not plainly virgins. They've never slept with a man, but they aren't virgins because
Maybe
They have
They've
been
been
using
out.
cucumbers, I don't know, banana,
exactly.
knives.
Alafu bro, leave alone that. Technology has come with new things.
What
You
new
see, like people are all like, I can't give a girl head, I can't go down. Ndugu yangu nakwambia, people have equipments out here.
Yeah.
You have
That they're using.
some equipment. It looks like a rose, and then it does all those things that you don't want to do. And then, bro, after now she has used that equipment, bro, she'll now see you as trash.
I know for vibrator.
She will see you as
I don't know,
trash.
sijui nini, nini.
Bro, we have like vibrators that are multi-purpose. Ina vibrate bado inafanya sijui nini inafanya. Then you're all like, bro, is this our competition? Is this our competition?
It's really hard.
How am I supposed
Sorry,
to
how-
satisfy you sexually if for like 5 years, like mtu alianzia
For
tu-
5 years you've been
Using
using vibrators. You see?
Exactly.
leave
And-
alone vibrators, inanimate objects.
And you see that I
those
think is a bigger problem in our society.
Yeah,
today.
exactly.
We are blaming men for things that they're not supposed to be blamed
And
for.
people aren't talking about that.
That's not
And
fair.
we're not
People
talking
don't talk about that
Unaenda
because-
OC, unapata because I've seen let me tell you right now, enda Jumia, go to any online shopping things, just write men. The first thing, the first products they'll give you are products of you enlarging your penis, enlarging
Exactly,
your
and
what,
dildos and whatnot.
and I'm like, you see, the society is using this as a business, but not actually tackling the real issue. Because our ladies, because this is just one of the things I think tunafaa tuongele, because it will one day affect your daughter's life, your
Exactly.
sister's life
Generation,
in one way or the
exactly.
other, sindio? Because if you don't talk about them, this our generation tayari washazifanya.
children.
Sisi
Oh,
mademu
achana
wenye tuko
nao.
nao kwa generation wetu
Achana nao.
washazifanya, they already off the market. Juu sahii ukiangalia upate dem mwenye your age, buda, trust me, that lady vitu ametumia, you won't make her happy.
Ogopa.
Hata ufanye nini,
Ogopa.
hata uenlarge aje, hakuna.
Alafu bro, like apart from them like now substituting us for
Yeah,
the products,
true.
like nowadays the value of the man has really gone down. Today is International Men's Day. Like mimi hata my sister, my mom, they
Pole.
told me nothing.
Nobody,
Nothing.
hakuna.
But Mother's Day,
Women's
I tell
Day.
her, I call her,
Exactly.
Mom,
Happy
congratulations,
Women's Day.
like you've made it this far.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Women's Day, and I'm telling you that you're the best woman.
Nobody
Like
has told
I
us
don't know.
that.
Nawaambiagi vitu zote. But it's Men's Day, no one has even told me, not even my ex-girlfriend, because
and,
in a
and,
day
and,
we
and I
choke.
think that is where we having a problem. Everybody is, see, the problem is the society blames everything on men, but they're forgetting the root of the problem is a woman down there.
Thank you.
Because tusipotackle hizi vitu by them mapema, the fear I have even as we discussing this is what if nini mtoi wangu atakaa chini kwa room yake, nimemwekea room, anatumia vitu zake, and then at the end of the day atafukuzwa out of marriage in the name of analia she's not satisfied, ama analia. You see it's very painful. Signs that were very light, unaona, because I think parents, hata sahi parents, for those parents wenye wako na, who have rooms for their kids, right now you're not monitoring them, but wako internet, wanatafuta internet,
you don't know what they are.
And the movies we watch today show us these things, like literally
Netflix is all like nudity, violence and
sex, nudity, sexual substances,
crime. It's just the same, like the round. So you see, when you're talking about our partners telling us about their past life, I think it is a very heavy topic, because mimi, if you tell me about the jobs you've done kama CV, unajua unanianga hapo from 2018 to 2019 I was in an hotel. I think wanaanza kuja na CV.
Thank you.
Juu sasa nikubaya.
Nikubaya.
I think ladies should now, I think when you're dating the first time unampeleka out pale, hata kama nika coffee date unampeleka out officially for the first time, akuje na CV manze, juu
tafadhali
inabidi juu a lot of ladies wamefanya vitu, a lot of wrong things that we do not know. At the end of the day ukikaa chini, hata niko sure mtu alikuwa anasema ati Bahati ameandika hapo hivyo just ati I love her the way she is, but there's an angle that changes again, and the kids that are now, kids wake wanaweza kuwa wataka, because they go to schools, kuna zile shule wataka wafikiria, and then somebody else, what's up with your mom, and
niliona mamako nini,
your mom was a slut, and say you will also be the same,
bro. Something about this talk that Adujay broach vizuri, like you see now women are now not seeing the value of men. That's you see, like nowadays tuko na ma feminist, like women activists,
yeah.
You know what? Like females wali serve value ya men. Like now that they found other objects that can satisfy them sexually, haoni value yetu. Like men aren't sex toys.
Yes.
You won't just like build to just satisfy you sexually. There's more into being a man than just satisfying her sexually. Okay, it's part of it, but now that they've gotten other things that are satisfying them, they're now like not seeing the value of men. You can't unanielewa vizuri.
But okay, and I want us to at least change it now, that topic too, from a man now, a man telling the woman, because you see, now telling the woman. We have been talking about women telling us, telling the man. Okay, now I want us to talk about the man, us. You telling your partner. At what point do you now tell him? I know kuna zile, maybe you see there are a lot of stories that go all around, isn't it? But you want to build some level of trust between the two of you. At what point will you be able to tell her, Mimi, anything to let us make it be? Because I know there are men who have gone through a lot of stuff that ukianza kaa chini wakwambie, it in a way destroyed their ego, in a way destroyed their manhood, just venye tu wako, it destroyed them fully. So to what point does a man now, ama wanaume wafai kusema, because
okay bro, go first.
So me personally nafikiria aje for a man to tell a woman, I think hapo sasa ni wakiwa kwa marriage, because unajua women wanakuanga na hiyo mentality ya they want
perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
They want perfect.
Nobody is perfect. Let's remember
reality. True.
Nobody's perfect. Everybody has gone through their shits and they'll come. Sasa mkipatana hapo, kwa nini ndo muambiane, unaona? Mkiendelea na relationship yenu. So ikifika mahali kama sasa, when you're going to marry, the man can tell the woman, nimekuwa nikipitia this, I've been through this depression, nikanihit, nikaanza kufanya hivi, nikaanza crime, unaona? Nacheki vitu kama hizo, but right now I'm a changed man, unaona? Sasa hapo ndo sasa woman anafaa fikirie, should I continue the man or
exactly, not? Yeah. Because I'm asking you the same, because I think there's a story of a man who was who was taken to jail for assault. I think it's let me say defilement. The assault is different. Ni mtoi mdogo. So the case ikaendelea for a long time, and then this guy went to jail. I think alipewa 5 years term. Akamaliza 5 years. The moment he was out 5 years, I think he was around 32. So by the time 32 anakuja sasa, anajaribu find out to settle. She tells the woman, I was once taken to to jail and this is why, because walikuwa wanapiga stories za good conduct, na good conduct kama mtu kama huyo ni ngumu kupata. Like it's a long process tangu kuwe cleared kabisa, hata kama umetoka kwa jela. It's a very long story. So the woman tells the man, the man tells the woman that I was nilikuwa nilifile mtoyo wenyewe before that time. Kwa mind ya huyo dem ni watu wangu utawafanya aje? Juu sasa kama wewe wenyewe ulifanya aje, au will you approach the situation mpaka your partner kuwe too comfortable nayo?
Unaona sasa situation kama hiyo, first of all the man was honest. It's not bad to be honest, unaona. So vile amekuwa hivyo honest, sasa hapo ndo mwanamke sijui atachukulia aje, depends with the
okay.
But hapo sasa hapana.
I think I'm not supposed to answer the same question, because pale kwenye mmefikia now, I want you to kindly just ask me the question at the same time. Ask me the question.
Yeah, I'm asking you, how would you handle if you've been in jail?
No. The first question of like, after how long should a man now open up?
Yeah,
about his past
after
life?
how long, first of all, should the man, open up and say, man, mimi pia nimefanya hivi?
You see, like, we have very many perspectives in which like you have to take like that matter. First thing, like Mimi, I will only open up when it's relevant.
Okay.
Exactly.
When I find it like, yeah, okay, anafaa kujua hii, like when it's relevant, because there's no way I'll just like going into a relationship with all my insecurities and I haven't even trusted you, then I start like telling you things that have happened in my life. You know how women are, very picky, but at the same time very vague.
But ikifika kwa marriage, that's where you draw the line.
So
you can't go kwa marriage with that thing ulifanyia huko.
It's true that men rarely open up.
Yeah.
It is true. Yeah.
And in very many circumstances, it's being misunderstood for being egocentric.
Why?
No,
because women are not understanding us.
It's not being egocentric, by the way.
Tell us
It's
why.
Be real. Women are not
Okay, I'm
understanding.
trying to broach that subject. We are not egocentric. We're just afraid of history repeating itself. Like, do you know how many times a man can open up about their weaknesses or about how many times they
Then
failed in
it
life?
is used differently.
Then it's used against them.
Yeah.
So we aren't egocentric. We're just but unsure of your verdict of us. Like, how will she view me if I tell her that at some point in life I was sexually harassed, like I was raped? You see?
Are we trying to also mean that our women and ladies are not logical in
They
any?
aren't understanding, and they'll use it against you in any way. They if they just find a very simple space to use it against you, bro, believe me, they'll use it against you. Your weakness will always be used against you. And it's not just a matter of opening up in what happened in your past life. Because if it's like a heartbreak, you'll be all like, oh, I'm afraid of opening up my feelings because I was heartbroken. That's a very simple thing. People are being heartbroken out here. It's now the new norm.
We're
But
talking about big things like your mama.
when it comes to serious matters, like you were defiled, like you had, okay, in the process of being defiled, you now got AIDS. You won't just meet up with a girl, then you're like, you know what, I like you and all, then I'm HIV positive. No! Until I've seen the kind of person that you are. Like, I don't want you to use the excuse that he had AIDS, so I as in akona ukimwi, so I can't even give him a chance to like be my exactly. So what I'll do first is I'll let you know me. I'll let you know Akuda Sabari as a person, not as a person who has AIDS. No,
As a person.
not as a survivor of AIDS. No, I want you to first of all know me. So that brings my verdict that I'll tell you when it's the right time.
Yep, I'm also asking the same thing because of recent we have had a lot of women. Let me go directly to where this is trending a lot. If you follow anything on TikTok, Instagram, there have been a lot of ladies everywhere. Unafungwanga live hivi, every live session there is a woman who is saying, me, I was raped, I was taken to and they're making it a trend.
It's easy
and
for them to say.
everybody anakujua
Yes,
hivyo,
everyone is remorseful
everybody
and all. I'm sorry. Did you go to get checked up?
Hapo, the thing you're talking about, unaingia social media, you find women saying about sijui they have been sexually harassed. So dignity ya men inashuka, like other ladies ndo unasikianga wanawake, men are dogs, I can't get
Exactly.
to marry to be married.
Exactly.
Because
Like,
men are dogs.
you see, bro.
And that's why they engage in lesbianism.
Exactly.
things like
Exactly.
those.
Like they change the
Because-
perspective of men in society.
Exactly.
Like, you see, it's very easy for a woman to like come up and say, I was raped.
Yeah.
You see,
Very easy. Yeah.
As much as she might be the one who was like prompting people to rape her, we won't talk about that. We'll talk about it some other day.
Let's not
But
talk about
as much
that.
as she was the one who was compelling people to come and rape her, she'll still like be very able to go to the society, to go to the internet, social media platforms, and cry about it that I was raped. You see, but for a man, like out of every rape case, like annually we might have like 100 cases.
Yeah, they are there.
You see, like shockingly,
They are there.
Shockingly-
Nobody just talks about that.
shockingly,
but they are there.
80% of them are about men, but unreported. If reported, maybe only 20%
One or
of the
two.
80%.
Very less. Yeah.
Like 1 out of every 10 men will go and report. But for the females, 9 out of, okay, let's say 8 out of the possible 10 will go and report. Because for the man, being weak is a weakness. Like being weak is not, that's how the society has just built us. Being weak is not for you. As a man, you aren't allowed to be weak.
Exactly.
Like they just assume that men not have it in them to be weak. That feelings.
Maybe do just to, because these are things that you kuna zile vitu yenye mtu akikwambia you are, even if your friends manze kuna a lot of things change immediately. And do you think ile because we are not telling each other, that is why we are having a very that is why we end up even not knowing each other, because we have had people unasikia, oh no, he was my friend, alafu kuulizwa anything about them
You don't know.
you do not know,
We
because
just know
at the-
macho,
hujui, wewe unajua
we
tu
go to
jina.
play
That's why
FIFA,
nilikuwa
we take
nasema,
alcohol
it's good to
together.
open up to someone umezoeana naye, unaona.
But men
If
don't
it's a
open up.
relationship, ukiendelea in that relationship, open to him or her, mwambie your life, ndo hadi si ati you continue with that and then someone comes from outside tells you, unajua demu wako alikuwa hivi
Alikuwa
na
anafanya
hivi.
hivi na
It's
hivi.
bad to hear that from someone else other than to hear that from that person. It's really bad and it's more painful to
So,
hear that.
you know, Wanyama, we didn't say that, okay, in this discussion, we didn't say that men should not open up. We just say that you should open up as soon as trust has been established. It's good to open up, by the way, because we as men, today is National Men's Day, and thumbs up to all the men out there, big up mtu
Exactly.
wangu, jikaze jitume, but at times we must allow ourselves to be vulnerable. We must allow ourselves to also like feel we are human beings.
Akuda, let me ask a question. At what time do you know it's the right time to tell her that you have trusted him or her?
If she creates a conducive environment for me to open up, I'll open up. Hata kama ni day one, I'll be all like, you know what? I've been through a lot by the way in life, and I'll open up, I'll tell her everything. But mtu unakaa naye, then she's all like, she's not even sure if she wants to be with you there. Una gets because she's all like picky. You know, these girls are picky. They want strong men.
Mmeteseka na madema.
Tumeumia huku bana. Streets hakuna mchezo.
Okay.
Like
Girls are picky.
a girl expects
I
you to
We
be
don't talk
immune.
about that, but
and I think maybe just for every viewer mwenye anatusikiza, I think ladies need to, in as much as munajifanya we are talking about women empowerment, it is time I think we empower women to the right things, because sahi society empower women to demean ama to debase,
Exactly. To now
degrade,
demean the man. Exactly.
and that is a wrong kind of
A very wrong kind of empowerment. That's not
Because-
even empowerment.
because if we are going to go with it that way, it will be very hard for a man to tell you things you should know as their partner, if they will even take you, because I'm seeing from my perspective, I'm seeing a point where men will also say, manze, who needs the other more, because who needs the other more, because for let me somebody said this, when women are thinking they're so muchly highly empowered, as they say, highly empowered, it is very easy for a man to get sex on the streets. Very easy, like chap.
Yeah.
I'll get it, you see.
Yeah.
So the issue of women saying men need them more than women, wanafaa waanze kuchange, because
Watu wajui kwa wanasema by the way.
a lot of things, we all need each other at the end of the day.
It's a mutual relation, by the
It's a
way.
mutual, we all benefiting. You get, I get.
two-way, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, not only sexually but also spiritually. We're supposed to be
Everything,
linked.
like everything.
Pamoja, like we're supposed to be helping each other live.
Building
We are,
each other.
we are an item, by the way. That's what God intended. But because we are human beings and we
Tukaanza
know
kuharibu.
more, we know more.
Competition against each other.
For what cause?
Manze,
You know, people will have to just accept that men and women will never be the same. That's the beauty of it. We will never be the same.
Will
There's something
never.
that women can't do that I can't. And there's also a lot of things that I can do that no woman can. And until women come and embrace that, this gap between us will always be there. And it will no longer be a gap, it will not be a gorge and a void. Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know what your take is on the topic. Should your partner by the way akwambie vitu walikuwa nafanya hapo awali, and what is the right time ya kuambiana? Manze, mimi nilikuwa jambazi, mimi nilikuwa stripper, mimi nilikuwa na nyang'anya watu vitu hapata mamako nishaimteka. What is the right time ya kuambiana hizi vitu? Because at the end of the day, at one point unajua everything that happens under the sun, at one day unakujanga tu naijua. You just told imekuanga hivi ama alikuanga hivi, and it is so much painful, you will agree with me, when you hear it from somebody else. But in the world we are living in today, men will not talk because there is the idea of that women are too judgy, too picky, they jump into conclusion like they're jumping into conclusion so fast to a point of no man will entrust a woman with any kind of information. The question I will ask, which kind of society are we going to create? Which kind of families are we going to have if the husband and the wife will not be at the same but lakini acha niulize hii kitu. Tumesema it's poa, ni poa by the way. Sisi kuambiana.
Yeah.
But do you realize there are things by the way, and no matter the love, there are things that flow from one generation to the other.
Things like
If somebody tells you wako na hiyo kitu kwao, let me just give I don't know which example is good, but akwambie this is what we do for all of us. Sisi lazima tuinang kwa streets kidogo, not turudi tuinang kwa streets kidogo, not turudi before to settle, and it's something everybody from their place is doing. And then akuja kuambie hata mimi nimefanya hivyo, so expect our daughter pia atafanya hivyo. What is your take about that? Anaiba kiberiti, alafu unapata si yeye peke yake, unapata the grandfather pia had the same idea of puberty,
ngoja bro, like you see,
and it's not changing.
You see bro,
what will you say?
As a man you should flee and run away like
Toroka. But bro, you know, we should not just like assume that.
We are not assuming, I'm just
like,
saying akwambie hivyo openly.
I want to bring you back to biology. So we have the genotype and the phenotype.
Yeah.
The genotype is like linked to your genes. Get
ulikuwa maseno
wacha
genotype na phenotype ogopa.
Ona, so bro, like you can't tell me that a characteristic that is theft is linked to your genes. This is something that will be passed down
mentality.
From you. No, not with the mentality. From you to your son. Like for example, mama, like you have a wife.
Yes.
Then every time you go out to your workplace, guys come into the house, and then you have a daughter and she's seeing that. Then she's all like, haya, wanafanyanga hivyo. So as soon as that goes to work, some other man is supposed to come here. Now she'll grow up knowing that siwezi kuwa na mzee mmoja. My mom didn't have one man. And then same thing, you and your son. You keep on like bringing other women, or let's use another example, like you keep on using alcohol mbele ya watoto wako. So at least it is linked kwa mababu. It's a matter of how you're behaving mbele ya watoto wako. Like you keep on taking alcohol mbele ya watoto wako. You assault your wife mbele ya watoto wako. You see, we learn from you as our father. Yeah. So if you do that, mbele ya watoto wako, they'll grow up knowing that that's the norm. It's not a matter of kurogwa, it's not a matter of uko, it's a matter of what you did and what your child saw you doing. Exactly. Apparently, we have something that is called apprenticeship. It was a method of teaching in the past, but it also applies in the current society.
We see, we do. So hii mambo ya tio alirokwa na mapapu, hii mambo ya huyu kijana yako atatembea kwa sababu unatembeanga, hapana. It's because I've seen you doing it and you're my parent. Okay, would you date a lady who tells you drinking is a must for her?
Drinking aje?
Like alcohol, heavy alcohol.
Kulewa chakari ama
kulewa. Nikisema kulewa namaanisha kulewa, yani kulewa.
Girl, bye, I can't do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a lady watching, would you date a man who is a heavy drinker?
Hapana bwana.
Personally no.
Because I think
you can't change her.
Kama utaki uacha.
You like the girl who was twerking juu ya meza. Would you like that girl to now go and twerk in front of your children as your wife? Hapana.
To raise your children.
Chunga mtu wangu.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, mimi sijui unafikiria nini, lakini whatever you think about, kindly tell us on the comment section. Tuambie tu. Is it hizi vitu tunazungumzia, but there are things at one time or the other you must meet up na muongee, museme by the way, mimi nishaioa by the way, hata nikiwapa hivi na mara ya pili, you'll be my second wife.
Exactly.
Si ati girlfriend, second wife. So understand, like you see kuna zile time unafikanga you just need to open up, as you say kuna hiyo time.
Exactly.
Kuna
Once
time.
the environment ziko pale hivyo,
conducive.
once you see that the lady will actually accommodate whatever you're trying to say with that, from a very good angle, bila kukua too much judge, because one thing I know that we ain't perfect. Venye tu umesema we ain't perfect kabisa,
Nobody's perfect.
and we are all looking at finding a balance for life, sindio? From what we did, what we are doing, and what we will be doing at the end of the day. So maybe your parting shot, what do you think should be that thing, ile tu kitu yenye tu lazima tu on the topic we are discussing today too? Is it okay to tell your partner about hii na hii? What ile tu parting shot you would want to tell somebody, ama ile tu unafikiria this is my stand,
Like mkianza relationship ama
mkianza mkikua any
so
your parting shot too you want now sa kuja ku open up, niko like manze, let me now open up to this man, he has been so good, or
hapo akuda
Okay, nitaanza. So let me now just address all the people out there, by the way, whether you're dating or not. When it comes to opening up to your past life, I don't want to limit myself to sexual life, your past life. I wouldn't tell you not to tell people that, okay, not to tell your spouse of it, but look at the right approach and also look at the right time. Don't do it too early, and also don't do it too late. Because whatever you did in your past life, if you're willing to tell it to me, it will have an influence in the way I view you. It will have an influence in our relationship, for sure. So just decide whether you want to tell me or not.
Yeah.
If you want to tell me, do not take too long. And if you don't want to tell me, don't, kindly.
Exactly.
Then when it comes to telling me what you did in your past life, kindly sieve out the unnecessary information. Like, nikuulize, what's the need of you telling me that you've ever had a threesome? Inanisaidia aje? Yes, ni jokes. Like, you just want me to feel like my girl is a slut. Watch out, ndugu yangu, watch out, dada yangu. Whatever you did in your past life, sieve out the unnecessary information. But kindly, kama vitu zingine important,
Filter.
like if you have some diseases and you contracted them in some other way you'd like to share, just share. And also
That's
create a
important,
conducive environment for your spouse to tell you. Usikue mhash sana, usimjudge. Yeah, hizo ndo words zangu.
si judge.
You know, kwanza in this social life we've seen relationships zenye zimebreakiwa with this kind of argument. Unapata mnafika kwa in a time of in a relationship, ndio sasa spouse anakwambia I was like a stripper maybe.
Nakwambia siku one day to the wedding day.
Yeah, siku one day.
Bana, what is this?
What is that? Hapa yenyewe mwanaume
Anajaribu
hapo
kumwambia,
anafikia
acha tuwaeni
haiwezi.
True,
So
true.
like yeah, as I said, you should create a conducive time before that time, unaona, akujue aseme ndo I get to decide if I'll continue with you ama for me it's not appropriate for me and I'll just politely step out, unacheki. So yeah, before that time of marriage, unacheki. So like hizi mambo za ati mmefika mmeshaoana mmepata watoto sasa ndo unamwambia like manze, it's really bad.
It's bad.
It's bad, inashusha dignity